Hello friends! Today I am getting ready for my first ever awards show. I am going to the STREAMYS, which, as John Cozart said, is the fourth Jonas Brother of awards shows. It's like the Oscars for YouTubers, which is to say it's not like the Oscars at all. But yeah, I got nominated for, actually let me get it. I got nominated for an award for fashion. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm trying to act cool about this and like, I don't care that much. YouTube is so lame. My job is so lame. Ha 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 ha. But like in reality, I'm actually kind of geeked and I actually have been really nervous all day and my stomach has been like, whoa, because I actually kind of want to win. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm too cool for this. I am like kind of geeked. This night is gonna be so clearly just like YouTube jerking off to itself. But I feel like as I grow up, I have fewer and fewer nights that are like milestones or real celebrations. I don't know, I feel like I'm going to prom again. I feel like I'm going to adult prom, just like geeking out about my hair and makeup and like getting excited for my outfit and like I'm walking a red carpet for the first time. I've been like trying to practice my angles. Anyways, quite obviously I have just popped out of the shower and I'm gonna do my hair. I already washed my hair yesterday, but then my bangs were not quite looking right and we know that the bangs make or break this look. Honestly, I still don't have a strategy for styling my bangs. We kind of just pray to the bang gods every single day that they're gonna turn out okay. What do we say to the gods of terrible bangs? Not today. Ah, damn it. Oh no. I did this thing that I do pretty much every time I have a big event coming up, which is that I decide it's the perfect time to cut my bangs myself. So I did that before I hopped in the shower. It's an equally stupid idea every single time that I do it, but apparently that has never stopped me. They are a little uneven, I will say, but we're gonna try to like zhuzh them until they look convincingly like I have actually paid for a real haircut. Okay, you know, I'm putting these away. I think I'm just making it worse. I think I've inhaled some little bits of my own bangs. It's like itching my throat. We're gonna let the bangs chill a little bit and my hair air dry while I do my makeup. And then we will come back and deal with them. I don't know if you guys actually like want a makeup tutorial or not, because I don't think that you guys actually watch me for my complete lack of makeup skills. But if you do, first step is Milk Hydro Primer. Also, you guys should see the setup that I have right now in this bathroom. It is one of the most hilarious lighting and camera setups I've ever done. Foundation. Also Milk makeup. Real talk though, I did spend so much time in the drugstore when I was in high school trying out all of these different foundations. I would always pick the cheapest foundation because that was what I could afford at the time, and it like destroyed my skin. I had really bad acne in high school and those foundations just made it even worse. And then to try to compensate for it, I bought a bunch of skincare products that I thought were gonna fix my skin. It was just this deadly cycle of getting acne because of my shitty makeup and then buying skincare products to try to fix the acne and then getting more acne and then buying more makeup to cover it up, which is maybe the great conspiracy theory of the cosmetics industry after all. Concealer, there's a hair inside it. Let's hope that it was mine. So over the past couple days, I have been trying to think of a speech for if I win my STREAMY. I don't know whether it's cool to just be like, thanks, and then just kind of like peace out, or whether I should actually like say something meaningful, or whether that seems like grandstanding if I'm like, women's rights. I guess I never know at this age whether it's like annoying to make speeches about that stuff, like about being Asian American or being a young woman. Like those are issues that are important to me, but I feel like in this day and age, everybody who is like under 25 finds those issues also incredibly important. And most of the people watching these award shows are, you know, young boys and gals. I used to try to do a very arched eyebrow look because I was told it made me look more feminine, but the thing that I found that really suits my face shape is a straighter brow. Gen M does a really good job of this type of shape. Eyebrow gel. Fuck. That is my alarm for having like 10 minutes till I need to leave. Whoops, okay, I'm gonna be late like I have been to every single high school prom I've ever been to. I'm gonna do some collarbone highlight because the boys wanna pop out. That was stupid. Do you ever just say stuff and then you like immediately regret it? You're like, wow, that was not funny or interesting. Please go back into my mouth. At this point, I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm just gonna do the same fucking eye makeup that I always do. Please don't look stupid. Please don't look stupid. It looks kind of cool. I'm also gonna try in 2019 to not make as many self-deprecating jokes, especially about my appearance. I feel like that's been so drilled into my head as like a default funny thing that I can say as a woman, when in reality, like, there's really no point to making fun of my appearance at all. Speaking of which, I read The Beauty Myth, absolutely life-changing book. I want to make a whole video about it. This book like really breaks down in a way that I had never seen before the whole construct of beauty and how our ideals of beauty and sexuality have evolved throughout time. It was really good and I would recommend it to any of you guys. Makeup is done. I don't know, I like to look like myself at fancy things. I actually don't like my face better when I have more makeup on than this. This is just like my sweet spot. So let's try to do something to this hair. I'm gonna attempt to curl all of it in like 5 minutes, which I think is physically impossible, but we will see. To be honest, normally I only ever curl the front parts of my hair because I figure by the time somebody's looking at the back of my head, they're probably just fucking me, so it's too late then. Today, I think I might actually have like cameras that look at the back of my head. So I have to like actually curl all of my hair. Oh, I don't think I've ever talked about this before, but low-key my like dream job when I'm maybe like in my 40s or 50s would be to be a professor of social and digital media. I actually gave a lecture at USC, which was really fun because USC was my top choice for film schools and they rejected me. But a couple months ago, they like invited me to give a guest lecture on social media. So that was really fun. I like spent the entire day putting together a PowerPoint and then presenting it. And normally I'm a very, very bad public speaker, but it was one of those things where like, I feel like I nearly blacked out, where I was like on my game and there was no other distraction. If I may say so myself, I think I did a pretty good job. And it was just like really gratifying to be able to talk to like real people and to be able to have more educated, higher level discussions. Also, sometimes since I've graduated, I feel like I'm getting dumber just because I don't exercise my brain in the same analytical way that I used to in college every single day. I think I am still learning important knowledge, like how to like color correct, how to edit together more complicated projects. So I have all this like very niche knowledge, but in everyday conversation, especially with my friends who have majors in like hard sciences, it's hard sometimes to like feel like I am still smart because my knowledge is in such a concentrated area. Oh, by the way, I got this curling iron that bends 90 degrees. Then your arm doesn't have to go like all the way around your head and you can just hold it up here. Granted, it does feel like kind of an advanced dildo. Anyways, it is always such a pleasure to actually intellectually like think about my job and to kind of share my knowledge with people because I think at the end of the day, everybody just wants to feel kind of smart and validated in their own right. So that's my way of doing it. My major in school was technically film, television, and digital media, but I only took one class in digital media my entire major because that was all that was available. And I have to say, I think that is something that current film schools are really lacking in because yes, Hollywood is a big industry and TV and streaming are growing very, very fast. But even faster than that, social media is growing as a top platform for entertainment. I think part of the reason that schools are so behind in educating people about social and digital media is just the fact that your stereotypical professor is very old. Oftentimes we'll have a PhD or a master's, but if nobody's offering a PhD and master's in social media, where do you get that education? You get it from working on social media. But everybody who actually works on social media and has current knowledge about it is also very young. I was thinking about the fact that probably like right now is the time I will know the most about the current media landscape because as I grow older, I'll just get like increasingly out of touch. My students will probably at that point know way more about TikTok or whatever fucking TikTok, Vine, Snapchat conglomerate runs our social media by that point. I feel like I missed a couple pieces. Normally I just kind of like reach back and grab some hair and if it's straight, I'll curl it. I am so late, by the way. I think right now it is around 4 and that is when I'm supposed to be at the event. So that's great. That's going fantastic. I'm gonna put in some more dry shampoo for volume. Okay, here's the finished look. I'm running very late, but I will see you guys at the STREAMYS.
Okay, so please excuse my frog voice. I'm very sick while recording this voiceover, but I took an Uber over to Beverly Hills where the STREAMYS was hosted. After check-in, I was swept over to the red carpet, which was actually very, very intimidating. There's like so many cameras, so I only pulled a total of 2 poses, hand in pocket and hand on hip. And then immediately after me, Paris Hilton came onto the red carpet, so they literally just like told me to get off, and I stood at the side for a while, but then the security guard told me that I couldn't be there because I was in the way of the photographers. Great. Then here is me in the bathroom being really nervous before the show started. Honestly, the entire show I was too nervous even to take advantage of the free snacks on the table. Like, I was just so scared. I was like trying to memorize my speech, trying to make sure that I wouldn't make an idiot of myself. Anyways, it's about 2 months later that I'm editing this, and obviously you guys know at this point that I didn't win anything, but I thought I would read you guys the speech that I wrote because I never got a chance to. So here goes nothing. What I have to say is a little extra, but I've been waiting to give my Oscar speech since I was 14, and this might be the closest I ever get, so let me have a moment. First of all, thank you to the wonderful young women who watched my channel. Secondly, thank you to the women I grew up watching. Michelle Phan, Jen M, Natalie Tran from Community Channel. I grew up at a time before Crazy Rich Asians when the only Asian Americans I saw on screen were Lucy Liu and background nerd number 13. YouTube was the first place that I got to see Asian American women write their own stories. And even if I didn't fully register it when I was younger, I owe it to those women for never making me doubt whether there was space for me here. And lastly, thank you to 17-year-old Ashley for uploading her first video and not being afraid to make a complete fool of herself for something she loved. I think often as young women we're told that we're the sidekick or the love interest or the diversity hire. So to all my young women watching at home, I hope that you know this already, but the world is yours for the taking. Cheesy, but I don't know, I was kind of proud of it, and it's funny watching this video in retrospect because I was definitely like very frantic and all over the place getting ready for this event, and maybe a little bit wrapped up in how exciting it would be. But obviously at the end of the day, the thing that makes my job important isn't winning an award at the STREAMYS, it is like getting to talk to you guys in a video that I put out on the internet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me and for helping me get nominated for award shows like this and for all the cool stuff I get to do. I never want to sound too cheesy and like #grateful, but thank you guys. Anyways, I will see you guys soon. Bye.